Hello, you over 3,000 glorious legends and the 83% who have yet to subscribe. Welcome to another video. New edition, new starter sets. Let's have a look at them. That's right, new starter sets for the Mortal Realms. So, because obviously it's a new edition, we've got a new launch box, and there's a lot of new stuff. Games Workshop are putting out some new starter sets for people to get into. Now, these are pretty good if you are an existing player. I know they can be quite handy. Sometimes they could be relatively cheap. I got the 40k starter set for my local store for about £55 because it worked out better than actually buying the combat patrol box for that side of the marine side of things. I paid £55. I got the marine side of things, apart from the librarian, and I got the Tyranids as well. It worked out to be a good deal, and this normally works well, and it'll work the exact same as Age of Sigmar as well. So let's have a look at the little starter sets and see what way they're going to be rolling these out. Obviously, there they are. There we've got the starter set, the introduction set, and then the ultimate starter set. Now, if prices are pretty much going by how, you know, your 40k ones are looking at, your introductory starter set's probably going to be about 30 quid. All right, your starter set is probably going to be for. I'm talking like going to your local retailer and getting your 20% discount, because no one's mental enough to shop directly with Games Workshop. You know, support your local hobby stores, take that discount, enjoy the love. So that starter set is probably going to be around about 60 quid, 50, 60 quid. Bear in mind we have had a price rise, so probably around about £60, probably slightly, maybe a little bit more. The ultimate starter set, I believe, is over £100, but you'll get a lot more in there. So if you did miss out on the Skaven Tide box, unlucky. These are a way of getting those miniatures in a good, affordable price. And for me, who was wanting to do content, who didn't get sent one, this is a really good thing for me, because I will probably be picking one of these up. All right, so the first one first, we've got the Introductionary set. Introductionary set looks pretty decent if you are literally new to Warhammer. So it's not bad. I mean, you're going to get yourself a little some dice, a tape ruler thing, which you'll never use, and you'll get yourself some of the new Liberators with the hammers and shield. Very nice. And you'll get some clan rats. Cool. You'll also get a handful of paints, brushes, and a little handy book. You know, that's not a bad set, and to be fair, that'll probably be priced around about 30 odd quid by the time you take your discount into it, so which is pretty decent. So like, if you want to get clan rats, and if you are collecting like clan rats and Stormcast Eternals, and you need some more troops, this is a cheaper way to do it. Really, really cheap way to do it. Just pick one of these up. So, perfect. But the one that I'm pretty interested in is the next one, which is the starter set. Now, the starter set, I'm assuming, comes with that board. So, the starter set comes with a hero. It comes with some Liberators, and it comes with some Prosecutors. For the Skaven, you're going to get a load of clan rats. You're going to get a hero. Oh, probably the Greyseer. Nice. It's a well sought after miniature. Probably going to be picking up this box. And you get some rat ogres, which is pretty decent. Let's actually see what you actually get in this as well, because this is pretty decent. So the box contains 35 push-fit miniatures split between the God King's Blessed Warriors and the Skaven Menace, a Lord Virulent with a Griff Cowl, 3 Prosecutors, and 5 Stormcast Eternal Liberators. Face off against a Greyseer, a Warlock Engineer, 3 Rat Ogres, and 20 Clan Rats. That is pretty nice. Now, obviously, that is your mid one. That is your sort of cheaper one. You're talking about 60 odd quid, around about that once you take discount in, which is pretty decent. Box art looks amazing. Pretty good set. Now, the ultimate one is the biggie. And obviously, this is where you get a little bit of terrain as well. Now, it's not a full spearhead box. Bear that in mind. They deliberately do that, so you are going to need to get them. But you'll get everything you need to be almost spearhead legal. So that looks quite a lot of stuff. So the ultimate starter set is going to come in with the key components of jumping in. The box contains 2 full forces, a double-sided gaming mat, nice, 10 dice, a frame, and a 3-inch plastic ruler, and 2 decks of battle tactic cards, 2 twist deck themed for the board side. So it's also a brilliant way to start on a 2 new armies. Each spearhead is a self-contained force. Ooh, very good. So that's actually really quite nice. That's something I never expected. So you get the spearhead components, at least most of them, in that box. The Fire and Jade rules is a really nice touch. It's very good. So you get it's a spearhead force, is self-contained. The Vigilant Brotherhood takes everything from a starter set and adds the Lord Vigilant on a Gryffstalker and leads the troops, while the Gnarl Feast Claw Pack expands the contents of the Steam starter set. And so you get like a handy book, you get the Jade Fire book, and everything else. So you get, in that box, you also includes the Spearhead Fire and Jade book, and it contains the core rules for the main game Spearhead box, which lists the specific of the game mode for every single spearhead forces in existence. That's really, really good. And you also get a 72-page handbook that accompanies the Ultimate Start Set, includes background and information. That's pretty decent. And obviously we're going to get some new painting sets, because we've got some new Liberators, Push Fit Liberators, which is kind of nice. So we got that one. We've got the Scaveny one, where we've got the new hobby set and the likes. But yeah, that's pretty decent. That is actually really quite good. That has surprised me. Pleasantly surprised, because one of the things that I did notice when they brought up the other things, especially the Fire and Jade, the Spearhead boxes, the actual that hardback rule book seemed to be only available in the Skaven type box. Now, some savvy-eyed people who have got that box will notice that there is at least one hero missing from those forces. And I believe even the Skaven are missing some few units. So the Rattling Gun, the big massive engine gun thing, is not there, and the Jazils are not there. And I believe the Stormcast Eternals are missing the new chamber, the new ruination things. The guy with the big axe down in front of him, and the unit of 3 sort of elite paladin type guys are also not there. So obviously, if you want them, but hey, but that's not a bad starter set. These are pretty decent, and hats off to GW for actually doing it. Obviously, you're probably still going to need the Spearhead boxes, but bearing in mind, people, if you are new to Warhammer and Age of Sigmar and Warhammer in a general, there is going to be multi-part kits coming, okay? A lot of what you get at the initial start of an edition from these boxes are push fit. There's probably going to be multi-part kits coming, which means there will be multi-part kits of the Ruination Chamber unit. Those guys with the 3, I will be highly surprised if they do not come out with their own multi-part kit, just like the Annihilators did later on down the line. So bear that in mind, that, if you are wanting to really jump in, don't go nuts and buy like loads of these sets and build your army, because sometimes there are multi-part kits that also come out with additional loadout weapons. So, like the Prosecutors, you might even get a Prosecutor kit. That is a multi-part kit that comes out with the dual hammers, because bear in mind, we haven't seen that loadout from previous editions in the new army. But that is the new starter sets. They look pretty decent. I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, I will probably pick up the starter set so I can get my hands on some new models, especially that Grey Sea, because it's a model I really want to paint. And you guys want painting content, and I want to do painting content, and this is a perfect way for me to get miniatures for painting content. So that's also good. So it's the end of the video. So you know what you need to do. You need to like this video. You need to comment and let me know what you think of these new starter sets and the painting sets. And ultimately, you need to ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content. And the most important thing is you need to subscribe. Yes, so close. About to hit 3,200 subscribers. It's mental. Like, seriously mental. And thank you to everybody who's subscribing. Absolutely blown away here. Thank you very much. And you can check out my members and patrons as well if you want to support me in other ways, which there is no need, but kindly appreciate it if you do. That's the video, folks. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.